Nice. Hello, welcome to today's video. So today I have another folding bike from Fnhon here, which is Fnhon Monsoon, and it is a 20-inch folding bike. Here's my first impression review. Let's go. So as usual, I will segmentizing the video into a few different parts. The first thing will be the frame set, second will be the group set, third will be the wheel set, and fourth, finishing kit. And the last part, I will share 3 things that I like and 3 things that I don't like about this bike. So a little bit background about this bike over here. So this is a Fnhon Monsoon that come with a 451 20-inch wheel set folding bike. As some of you might already know, since I already done a few videos about Fnhon, Fnhon is actually a China brand that used to manufacture folding bike for Dahon. And after a while, they started to create their own brand, which is Fnhon, and here it is. So what is so special about Fnhon and why they become the new popular brand in the market? You probably see them a lot in bicycle marketplace, bicycle shop, and etc. One of the main advantages of Fnhon, right? They are the only brand in the market that offer customization, which means they are the only brand that offer frames only option. Whereas the reputable brands like Dahon, Turn, all come with only complete bike option. And this again, it's giving the freedom for the bicycle enthusiast or the folding bike enthusiast to buy the frame that they like and custom the specs one by one by themselves, and also allow the seller to create that different range of price segmentation to cater for the market. Now, first thing first, let's look at that frame. So the frame over here, this is a bit unusual compared to the folding bike that you see in the market. It's not the usual straight top tube design or that dolphin curve design, but instead it is like a Y shape. Over here, the clamp, there is one more joint over here which says that it will increase the stiffness. So this is actually a pretty typical bifold folding bike where you have a hinge in the middle of the frame and you have another hinge at the handle post so that you can fold the bike into half and then fold down the handle post. But what is so special about this Y frame design? Many years ago, this is actually one of the Dahon design. Dahon actually have this Y series frame. If I'm not mistaken, they were using 16-inch instead of 20-inch. That is very popular among the commuters in China. So what's the reason that it is so popular? So the usual folding bike frame in the market, which using one straight top tube with only one hinge in between, actually doesn't have a very good stiffness when you are climbing hills or when you are riding with loads, right? Reason being, this is pretty basic physics. You only have one point of contact, and this point is usually make some creaking noise and flex and all those. Whereas this Y frame, by adding one more tube over here, it will increase the stiffness, hence it is very popular among the bicycle enthusiasts. So I guess because of this, Fnhon see the opportunities, hence we can see this design coming back to the market again. In terms of frame material, this is actually an aluminium frame, which is one of the most popular material to make bicycles. It's lightweight, it's cheap, it's easy to handle. The characteristic, it is stiff and it doesn't flex like chrome moly or steel, which is why it is very popular among the folding bike brand. If you look at Turn or even Dahon in recent years, everyone are using aluminium. So a few things that I really like about this frame, right? I can see there is a luggage mount over here, and also there is a kickstand mount at here, which is something that is very welcome when you're talking about 20-inch bicycle. As I always say, 20-inch is actually very practical if you are using to commute without going into public transport. That size is okay when you fold it out. It can take higher load, it can take taller riders. All this addition will be great lah. If we are looking into the paint job and the design and the welding wise, I think Fnhon did a decent job. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it's good enough. There is not much defect cases going around in the internet, as I know. The paint job is black with a gold accent. I think ever since Fnhon have this black and gold combination for the gas, the market show the response, and they have this color in other frame set, which it looks really good lah. And before I forget, one more thing over here is this frame does come with a front derailleur hanger, which something is very welcome. You can easily convert your bike to become a 2x, and having a small chainring will greatly increase your gear range. You can climb basically any hills easily with that. So now let's move on to group set. So the group set over here, as I mentioned, because Fnhon allowed frame only options, right? So all these group sets are customizable. It depends on which shop you're buying from, or which seller you're buying from, or even you want to build it all up by yourself. Over here we have Tiagra 10-speed rear derailleur with Tiagra shifter over here. As usual, Shimano shifters are built really well. You can see it is a two-way shifting where you can push or you can pull to shift your gears. There is also a window that's showing which gear you are in now. It's something very welcome, especially if you are new into cycling world. In terms of crankset, it is a Light Pro crankset with chainring, which again, it is very popular among the community. It is a narrow wide chainring, which it will prevent chain drop, and you have a clean look without the chain guard over there. This bike is using a mechanical disc brake. We have Avid FR5 lever over here, which it is a really popular lever. I guess everyone seen this lever before. For this bike over here, the rotor and caliper, everything is sorted out for you. I like how the seller actually used a gold chain instead of normal silver color chain. This again, very matched to this bike. It's black and gold kind of color combination. My bicycle color choice always will be 60, 30, 10, which is 60 is the main color, 30 is the secondary, and 10 is the highlight. But this bike over here, of course, there's only two color, which is somehow like 80-20. 80 is the black and 20 is the gold. In terms of cable, it is using jack wire, one of the best brand you can get for your bicycle cable. And I guess that's it for group set, and I'll move on to the wheel set. Okay, so the wheel set over here, it is by this Miaolo bike. Again, this is a boutique wheel set manufacturer from China. It's not something very new to me. I've seen a few bikes that using this wheel set, and also my own bike are using this. Is it good? I think it's decent enough. Is it great? Maybe not as great, but value for money, yes, it is priced at very reasonable price range, yet give you the look of the higher end wheel set like Kinetics. This bike over here, it doesn't have the silver color braking track because it's obviously painted black, but it's okay for this case because it is a disc brake bike, and disc brake bike, you're not gonna rub away that painted brake track lah, which, yeah, it will give you that carbon wheel kind of look. The tires over here is something that I really like. It's actually come with 451 Soabe 1 tire, and this is already proven. It's one of the best tire you can get in the market for 451. It's fast, it got a decent puncture protection, it's come with skin wall, which gives you that vintage look. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can ask for tires like this. So in terms of finishing kit, this bike rather standard, I would say. Come with a Light Pro A61 seat post, a very generic saddle, foam hand grip, a straight handle post that using a quick release, which means you can easily swap your handlebar if you want to, and also a rather standard well-go pedal. I think this is good enough to start with, but if you want to like reduce the weight, all this thing is somewhere that you can look for. You can just swap to a carbon seat post or carbon fiber handlebar. It usually will decrease the weight a little bit. Before I forgot, I'm gonna show you guys how does this bike fold down. And yeah, let's go. And that's it about the bike. I think I will go into the next segment, which is 3 things I like and 3 things I don't like. So here come the 3 things that I like and 3 things that I don't like. So I will start from the things that I like first. First thing will definitely the frame stiffness. Because of the design, right, like I mentioned before, the extra contacting point will provide a much stiffer frame compared to a normal folding bike, and that means better power transfer, and it will be more efficient when you're pedaling. And the second things that I like will be the luggage mount. Like nowadays I really like bicycle that come with luggage mount, because if you are someone who are commuting or you are someone who are touring with bicycle, luggage mount will always be welcome. Unlike road bikes, those bikes you can't even find a place to bring your lunchbox. Bicycle like this come with a luggage mount. You can easily attach a rear rack behind and then put on a bag or whatever. The utilities function sites are much more addressed. And the third thing will be the paintwork. As usual, Fnhon, their paintwork are not something subpar. They do provide something really nice. The paint, I can see the paint jobs are much better, even compared to Fnhon mid-range bike. It is almost a turn high-range bike, but at much more affordable price. And the 3 things that I don't like, right? For those who've been following me for quite a while, I think you will know lah. 20-inch folding bike will not be a favorable bike size when you need to use it for public transport commuting. If you want to just load into your car and then ride around, that's fine. But if you're using it to commute and doing multiple transport, for example, you want to carry it up to MRT or LRT, right? This size is not that great. The second things that I don't like will be a common problem for Fnhon bicycle as well. In terms of precision, it doesn't seem to add the high-end side because of the extra contact point, right? The frame precision are much more important compared to the normal frame. When I try to fold the bike, it feels a bit hard, like even the hinge is too tight. But if I loosen it up, it becomes too loose. There is things like this. I don't think it's a problem that can't be fixed. It's just that you need a bit time to get used to it. The last thing will be the retention system when it is in folded form. So I realized one thing. For example, if you are using Fnhon or Turn, they will have this magnet system that hold the bike together when it is in folded form, so that it doesn't open up. Because of the pattern of folding, you actually need that to keep both wheels together, so that when you push them or when you carry them, they don't swing out and move around and things like this. But for Fnhon, they never have this system. It will be good if it comes with a retention system. And that's it for my first impression review for Fnhon Monsoon. If you like this video, do subscribe to my channel and also hit the little bell icon so that you get notification whenever I upload a new video. And until the next one, bye bye. Is it 10 speed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, Coco!